Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, I am refilming this haul video. This is going to be the Barnes & Noble and the half-price books haul that I got from Lexington. I filmed it last night after I got home from my trip, after I filmed my surprise book mail, and y'all, it was rough. I wasn't speaking good because I was just so tired. I kept messing things up, so I'm refilming it today. It's Sunday. It's nice and sunshiny out. I'm so thankful. So I thought I would film. So first I'm gonna go over Barnes & Noble. I had a birthday gift card to there, and so we don't have one near me. So we went there for Barnes & Noble, and I had to, guys. A Harry Potter chocolate frog prop replica. Oh my word. Look how cute. Like, I love this. Whenever I get I was gonna organize my bookshelf and all this stuff today, and I'm just wanting to spend time with family and chill out after I film this, so go see my grandma. So we'll do that another time. Maybe I can film me cleaning it up and reorganizing it. That could be fun. But yeah, look how stinking cute. I thought this would be nice with my Harry Potter books on display. So I got that. Happy birthday to me. And then, okay, this Barnes & Noble in Lexington was out of a lot of books that I really wanted. I did find some gems though that I wasn't expecting for them to have. But first, my classic Queen Miriam. I don't know, I just watch Miriam's videos and it just gets me in the mood to read classics and to step out of my comfort zone. The first one I got, which I could not resist this cover, is Persuasion by Jane Austen. I eventually want to read all of her main works. I've read Pride and Prejudice. So yeah, look how gorgeous this cover is. It's like peachy and pink and just very beautiful. So I'm excited to read that. So that was the first thing I got. And then I got The Great Gatsby. This was one of the first classics I ever read. It was in school, and I really ended up loving, sorry, I'm gonna cover my face. I really loved this book. It's, as you can see, it's small. I loved the guys in their suits and at their party and the flappers, and yeah, I thought it was so cute. So that's what we got. That's all I got for classics. I was wishing that they had a different cover for Pride and Prejudice than the one I already have, and then I wanted the cover I think it was Chrissy had in her recent cover or review of Emma, and I saw that there. It looked exactly like Chrissy's in her latest video, but it was damaged. And guys, I'm a little OCD when it comes to my books, so I didn't want to buy it damaged. And then moving on, I ended up getting the second book to the Thursday Murder Club in companion with the one that Miriam just sent me. Thank you, Miriam. I wanted to get the second one because I just have a really good feeling that I will like it, and my whole family is hyped to read that book. When I told them all about it, they were like, when can I borrow it? So yeah, I want to get the second one just because it would benefit all of us. So yeah, I'm really excited for that. And then I ended up finding a book by Denise Hunter. I've never read a book by Denise Hunter, but again, I feel like I've been hearing about her a lot lately. It is called Lake Season, A Bluebell in Romance by Denise Hunter. And I read the back and it sounded just really good to me. Oshina mentioned this, I think, probably months ago. I could be wrong, but I just remember her mentioning this in a video that she wanted to read it. And I did message her before I went to Barnes & Noble to see if she had ended up reading it, and I just didn't remember, and she hadn't. But I thought I'd pick it up. It sounds really good. It's basically about this girl that goes and is trying to help her family's inn, and she's going to be there for a few years, and they're going to end up selling it. Well, she comes across this author, this novelist in town who's there. He has writer's block, and he's trying to get out of it. And so they kind of team up together and become friends, and they end up finding this old letter in their inn, or in her inn, and they're on a journey to find these people that wrote these letters. So that's kind of brief little synopsis. It sounds really good to me. So yeah, I picked that up. And then the last one from Barnes is The Librarian of Boone's Hollow by Kim Vogel Sawyer. And I have seen so many people rave about this book. I think Miriam did, and not Chrissy, Chrissy, if you did, I'm sorry, I don't remember, but Amanda. Y'all have so many names and books and titles running through my head all at once when I filmed these, so sorry if I say anything, but yeah, this sounds amazing. Basically, assuming this librarian goes on horseback and delivers books to people in the Great Depression, so very different for me. I don't usually read a lot of historical, but I really want to get into it. So many of the people I follow read Christian historical romance and just Christian historical fiction, and I really want to get into it because all these stories sound truthfully so good. So that was all for Barnes. So I got my stack here. I might go ahead and I might put them behind me. Look how pretty they look. So we'll set them up here. There we go. That looks good. And then I'm so excited. Like, don't get me wrong, y'all. I loved going to Barnes & Noble. I had never been, and they had so many things. But y'all, I discovered Half Price Books there in Lexington. I found some gems. I'm so excited. There's just something about getting such a good deal on books or on anything, clothing, makeup, anything for me, that it just brings me joy. I really get that from my mom. She loves getting a good deal. So the first book I got from Half Price Books is Colleen Coble's Haven of Swans. Bethany, I think it's Bookworm Girl Bethany on Instagram. She doesn't have a YouTube, but she had mentioned The Edge of Dusk by Colleen Coble to me, and I was gonna pick it up at Barnes & Noble, but they didn't have it, which I was bummed about. But this is like in perfect condition pretty much. Like, look at these pages. Like, there's just the littlest dent up here. Got this for $4.99. This one honestly sounds a little spooky for me. This woman is like found on the side of the road bleeding, and she has a child in her arms, and there's this horrendous crime scene that this cop discovers. So it might be a little spooky for me, but I know my mom and my dad would really enjoy this too, probably, because they really love like suspense and mystery. I'll probably have one of them read it first and then tell me if they think that if I like it or not. So that was the first one. And then this one, I was so excited. So I first saw Christian Reads and Classics, Stacy's channel. She had recently done a haul of books that she had accumulated, and I'm pretty sure I say Katara. It might be Katara. Look at how gorgeous this cover is, first of all. I got this for $5.99. Again, it's almost in complete perfect condition. Just a little bending up here at the top. I mean, truthfully. And this sounds so good. It's about this lady that goes to, like, her family's, I guess, like, plantation or something. No, it says the heiress of their father's estate. They have one option: go to the West Indies to save what is left of their heritage. So it basically just sounds like it's a Christian fiction, and it's going to be about her and dealing with her family's estate and all that brings with it. So I'm really excited. Oh, someone else that mentioned it recently, again, in a book mail video was Amanda. So y'all, this is beautiful. I was so shocked. I was shocked that I found this. I don't know why. I was so shocked to find these awesome Christian fiction reads, like, because like Barnes & Noble and all these places around me, they just don't have good selection at all. Like, it's not very big and it's very minimal. So when I went to this Half Price Books, y'all, I was in heaven. I don't know how long I was in there, but I truly, and there was several other books that I found, like Iscariot by Tosca Lee. That one was a little too damaged. They wanted $8 for it, but like the pages were stained, and so I didn't go with that. And there was a couple by Robin Jones Gunn. I have her whole entire Christy Miller series, from the 4 first volumes to the college years, the married years, and the baby years. I have it all. but there was a couple of her like other like standalone novellas that she had written, and again, they were just a little too damaged for me, and they're like $8 or $9. So I didn't get them, but I was so surprised. And the next one, and I had a hard time finding it because it, again, it is Christian. It's Christian contemporary romance. It's Becky Wade, and it's Let It Be Me. It's the second book in the Misty River series. I have read the first one. I actually have this on my Kindle, but again, I love physical books, but I have really been enjoying my Kindle. But my dad has been using it lately, and I don't want to mess anything up for him. And y'all, perfect condition. Like, look at this. I did get it for $8.49, but still, that is almost half off than what like Amazon has it. So beautiful. I can't wait to read this. I was stunned when I found it. I saw that online that they had it, and then when I was in store, I couldn't find it, and I looked and looked and looked forever, and it wasn't in the Christian section. It was just in regular romance, and so I had to have a worker help me. And then I'm so excited. I butchered this title in my TBR video. It's Whose Waves These Are by Amanda Dykes. And Miriam and Tay and me are going to buddy read this sometime this month. And again, I had it on my Kindle for free, but I ended up finding it at Half Price Books. It was $3, y'all. $3. The only thing wrong with it, like the pages look wonderful, is that it's like it had an old sticker up here, and it just kind of got a little grimy where it was sticky. My dad is wonderful at like removing book stickers and cleaning it up, so I'll have him work on that probably. But we use an alcohol swab if any of you have any issues with that. An alcohol swab or something like that really takes it off good, and it doesn't damage the book. So y'all, that is literally my haul. I can't believe I got through that so quickly. Because last night it was like a 20-some minute video. I'm so excited. And it feels so strange to have all these books, even though I'm sharing some of them with my family, but it feels so weird because I just haven't been buying books for a long time. I did just do an order from the Tyndale warehouse sale. I'm really excited. I got a couple books that I didn't pay any more than $4 for all the books that I ordered from Tyndale. I got a couple for my dad, and then a whole series almost by Susan May Warren. So I'm excited to get that in the mail, and I will haul that as well. But yo, I don't know what is up with me. And all these books. Oh, and I got 2 other books for my dad. I got him a CJ Box book from Half Price Books. That is like, if you've ever watched Longmire on Netflix or the book series, it's by Craig Johnson. And Craig Johnson was born and raised in West Virginia. He writes the Longmire series. And he is very similar to Craig Johnson's writing. It's CJ Box. So I can't remember the name of it, but I got that for him. And if any of you want to know the title, let me know. And I'll try to get that title and let you know what it was. But that's more of like a mystery, like cop western Wyoming type situation. So yeah, I literally paid $30 for these 4 books, and then I got him that one by CJ Box. Look at this. Who Am I? And then the book mail I just got, which is sitting over here, and my chocolate frog. Y'all, who am I? I do not get this many books at one time. Let's take it back. Let's look at it. Look how cutie it is. Ignore the mess and pile of books on my nightstand. Y'all, thank you so much for being here. Oh, it's kind of hot. It's kind of hot here because, again, I turned my air conditioner down. But, yeah, I hope y'all have a great Sunday. I'm going to start reading in Galatians today for the book club, the Christian BookTube book club. I'm really excited. I'm very excited to see what God has in store for me in that scripture, and I'm going to read on it and meditate on it for this month, and I think my mom's going to do it with me. And I'm just excited to relax, spend time with family today, maybe read a couple chapters in my book. And yeah, I hope y'all have a blessed Sunday and enjoy the rest of your day and a good start to your week next week. I'm not sure when I'm going to get this up. I get really excited after I film videos and I want to put them up right away. I might do a schedule here soon, but I'm just having fun with it. I'm just uploading when I have content and when I get things done. So y'all just leave any suggestions below. God bless, and I hope you all have a great day.